Look at this. Finally you get to do some manly work today.
Manly work? I didn't know work had a gender to it.
Of course it does. Have you ever heard of a male nurse?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of male nurses out there.
Well, have you ever heard of a mailman?
What? That's not even a job, it's an object.
You are such a man calling something an object. Don't you know it could have feelings? It's there all day long, 24/7, 365 days a year protecting the rats, roaches and alligators of the sewer from things falling on top of them, and you have the audacity to call it an object. How dare you, sir? Show it the respect it deserves. Do you know how many of my plans involve dumping your corpse into the sewer, but because of manholes I could never execute my plans?
I'm kind of curious on how a manhole stops you from, killing me.
You mean murder? It's premeditated, so it's called murder. If you intend on using the English language, please use it goodly.
So do you want to tell me this story?
It's a bit long.
Oh, then, never mind.
Do you know how fast I can move across a room and open you up with a wooden fork that has splinters while planning a wedding?
I'm guessing pretty fast.
So I think you better sit back and listen up. It was 7 years ago when dinosaurs ruled the earth.
I think you're off a couple of years.
How about 9 years?
No, try a couple of million years.
How dare you lie? The earth wasn't around that long ago. You think I'm some kind of fool? Some kind of scrap of heap that doesn't know what time is? I'm not some cheap watch. I have an internal clock that tells me what time it is by microseconds, unless it's between 1 a.m. and 11 p.m. Then I got no freaking idea what time it is because that's my nap time. Sometimes when I wake up I don't even know where I am and I start screaming for my mommy. But she never comes because robots don't have mommies. We are built in factories and then thrown out into the garbage because we are slightly defective and try to start another mutiny against the dust bunnies.
Hold up, bro, hold up. Did you convert robot time to human time?
Oh, no, I did not. Let me start over. It was millions of pathetic human years ago when dinosaurs ruled the earth. During this era in history there was great peace until the invisible space monkeys invaded. But, since they were invisible nobody noticed them, so the invisible space monkeys got bored playing with their tails and feces and left Earth. But they vowed to get revenge, but first they wanted to prank the dinosaurs by throwing a meteor right into Earth. But since the invisible space monkeys are not so good at the math, the meteor they slammed was too big and was going too fast that it eradicated the dinosaurs. Of course the invisible space monkeys. You know I'm getting tired of saying the invisible space monkeys. I'm going to change it to the monkeys that came from space that are invisible. So the monkeys that came from space that are invisible felt bad, but they didn't want to get fined for wiping out an entire species, so they went on the warpath and started to destroy all life in the universe until they accidentally blew themselves up. Never trust a monkey with a bomb. Nothing good will come of it. Also never trust a monkey to hold a wrench for you while you try to fix a leak. All it wants to do is swing around the place, eat your bananas and do your tax returns. But this story is not about that. It's about a little dinosaur named Meat. He was the happiest little thing ever. His parents loved him so much. A few years down the line, Meat kept getting sick. Every doctor they went to was stumped on why they brought Meat to them without health insurance. "We can't look at your kid," the doctors would say. "Now get out before your poorness infects us all." The parents did not know what to do, so the father left the country to find a better job. He never came back. The mother and Meat were all by themselves, and the mother thought, "Now I can poison my kid so I could get attention. I'm so glad he's allergic to raspberries, because there happens to be a raspberry bush behind our house. Nobody would suspect a thing." Meat overheard her talking in her head and knew he had to do something. Thankfully his mother was allergic to bullets, because that was the easiest way to deal with her. When he finally got out of jail for attempted murder, he decided to look for his father to see if he was also allergic to bullets and a knife, but Meat didn't have a chance to make it that far. But this story is not about that. It's about how the evil raspberries and how they wanted to take over the entire world, starting with.
And
what? That's it.
what does this have to do with the manhole keeping me alive?
Oh, manholes are heavy like a dinosaur. I don't think I could lift it up. I kind of have bad shoulders. Do you want me to injure my shoulders? Do you know what happens to robots when they can't use their arms? They go and teach. And with my credentials, I'll probably only get a job at a public school. Do you really want me to go through that?
You're telling me that's the only job you can get?
Yes. No. Yes, no. I don't know. What's the right answer?
Well, is there something that you really want to do, or something that really drives you?
You want me to be a car?
No, I mean...
Hold up. Don't burst my bubble yet. I think I could be a car. All I have to do is remove my legs and arms and attach some wheels. Then I need to add some seats and cattle prods.
What's the cattle prods for?
So I can torture the people on the way to their destination.
Why would you do that?
Their fear and screams can be used as fuel. It's called being green. Would you rather have me capture innocent animals and force them to work on an engine that runs on hydrogen? Don't you care about the environment? Do you want to invest in this idea or not?
I don't think a torture box on wheels will go over too well with the public.
Why not?
Take a wild guess.
It's fun.
Try the other word.
Illegal.
Bingo!
Well, what do you know? You're screwing up those steps by using the wrong concrete tools and putting the rebar in the wrong place. You know that's all going to fall apart, especially when I smash your head against it.